respect what y'all done built. And now that I'm trying to tell like, niggas really they gotta play you in the big like, can't play shit. Disrespect. But nah,
is that game gonna happen though? You know what? I see Mike B, Steven Jackson commenting and stuff like that, trying to make it happen.
Just saying, it's a lot of pros that don't think it would go his way, and there's a lot of pros that do think it would go his way. But I have built my status and like shown that I can hoop in multiple different settings. So it's like now some people believe it.
the right intentions, when you have a moral compass, when there's ethics at the core.
Stuff like that, trying to make it happen.
I'm just saying, it's a lot of pros that don't think it would go his way, and there's a lot of pros that do think it would go his way. But I have built my status and like shown that I can hoop in multiple different settings. So it's like now some people believe in me too. Like it's professional players that believe in me as well. So I would love the game to happen. Like I said, me.
Yeah, you got a score real quick?
30-22. I said it.
Oh, sure.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. I grew up with Austin, man. Nigga's a bad motherfucker, bro.
You got a quick ass. You got two players. You got a quick ass first step. So.
That's a bad motherfucker. But you bad motherfucker. Like you ain't.
I respect game. Like I said, I don't really get into like I don't think like I'm better than nobody. You know what I'm saying? I respect game. I feel like, and when I go to my like process of preparing for somebody, I'm gonna make sure that I respect his game when I'm preparing. I gotta get right in these areas to be ready to play a nigga like that. So I'm gonna make sure that I go into my camp and I lock in. But once I lock in, it ain't nobody that can beat me. So that's what I feel like.
Finish to this shit because and you haven't lost that. I mean, shit, you mastered. You haven't lost in 3 years, but you mastered it. So anybody that's stepping on to your platform and trying to play you for the first time, they probably at a disadvantage, to be honest. I mean, you done mastered this shit. It is a different sport, like y'all say, or not files. And we learning that from people that come from files trying to jump in there. It's a different game. So now you mastered it. Shout out to you, bro. I love to see that matchup.
What made you take that European game? So that came out of nowhere. See, I ain't see that come after you just beat school.
My man's Pep hit my line. He was like, doing this NBA first shit. And game went down. So I was like, I'm trying to make some shit happen. He also did beat me my year in the championship. And so I don't. I really remember shit like that. And a lot of niggas could have beat me in hopscotch one day, and I'll remember that shit. Beat these niggas. Got wild. And I was talking crazy when they beat him for 40 games. I just knew I was gonna fry. So I'll remember that. I will always remember that. You know what I'm saying? So that shit was supposed to. Just said I had 2 points, but I had 4 points. He said he scored 2. He said game check. He's like, nigga, you only had 2, man. When you get that check, they say you had 4 though. See, that shit was full of MVP. That shit was full.
Say do the Jericho. Do that messed up your little like one-on-one lane, like losing streak? Or that don't count? Yeah, NBA player, ex-NBA player.
I'm losing.
Yeah, I feel that.
Every game, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. I said if you lose, bro. You are hurt.
I don't even think like that.
People got
That's a fact. That's a fact. But I do about a sticky situation, bro. The Eugene game. A lot of people felt like threw school out there to the rules. What happened in that situation, bro? Why we didn't get that matchup?
I mean, it was a stick situation. I say it on record, like, I don't know if I handled it the best. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm human. You know what I'm saying? I don't make the best decisions. Like, hindsight is 2020 all those times. So it's like, at the time, we had a big 3 game on Sunday. This was a Friday, on the same weekend, 2 days later. So on Friday, you know, we was talking to him about before the game, talking about we gonna bet a certain amount. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna keep getting into the number, but we gonna bet a certain amount. I told my mans I would play for nothing less than this. Like, oh, fuck it, I said we were supposed to bet for 15 but I said I'm not playing for less than 10. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that it was a waste of my time. I just said if I'm going into a game expecting to play for 15, I'm not gonna take 2,500 or 5. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't fucking with it. Yeah. And I wasn't fucking with how he was treating our space because he wasn't collab posting with our flyers. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't contacting us directly. We had to go through a middleman. I just didn't like how bro approached the whole situation. So I was really gonna make a point that day. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna really abuse him. I was locked in, I had my headphones on, all that. You know, I brought my outfit to the bank. I drove 30 minutes out the way, went to the bank, sat in that bitch for 45 minutes to get my money out, my 10K out, and then my man brought the other 5. So it was like, if I went all the way out my way to go do this, nigga, you better have your shit. So, you know, and I understand why he said, like, oh, I'm not gonna bring 15K to a gym that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Which, because that's a safety hazard. I understand that for sure. And like I say, looking back, that's not smart. You know what I'm saying? But I have done it multiple times. I done went to Detroit, brought 10K to the gym. I done went, and we was in Maryland. I'm not from Maryland. I'm from Florida. So, you know, I wasn't in my hometown or nothing. But, you know, I got folks out there.
Fashion's all about choices. With Happy Appliances, you have the choice of finishes and hardware.
So, he didn't bring the money. He was talking about wires. I wasn't very, like, knowledgeable about wires, and I also know that you can cancel a wire once it started. So I don't know you could be trusting you like that. You know what I'm saying? So
I get it. But y'all playing in front of the world, bro. He like that. He can't do that. There's no way.
He want the money.
Like I said, I get what he's saying, but you really saying about it. He wasn't doing it. No way. But I get what you're saying.
I said he was, but I wasn't fucking with it.
That's why you gotta play for the big club though, because you said you played the band for free. The day before that, something like that.
No, it wasn't before that. It was like we was on tour and we was playing on tour. So yeah, I played niggas for free, but it was for my video or whatever. But I didn't go into the gym thing. I was betting 15,000 and then play for free. I played the nigga. I knew I was going in playing for free. So it's like I just didn't like how he was carrying the whole situation. It's like you bluffing. Like you was talking. You didn't want to collab. You like, oh, these niggas is YouTubers. I'm a pro. You ain't talking to us. Like, I don't gotta talk to them. My man's to talk to you. So it was just like he was shitting on us the whole time. So when the time came to play, and you know you have money, so you've been bluffing this whole time. You just been talking to get a game. You know what I'm saying? So I just have a problem with niggas that just be talking like they like that and then they never prove nothing. So that's probably a fault of mine. Like I said, I didn't think about the street card that ran at the time because, you know, people did pay their money to come watch that game. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I could have dealt with it better. Yeah. But nigga, I made my choice. I said, fuck it. I got a game on Sunday. I'm just finna just chill till Sunday. And that's what I did.
That game
It's improving.
I will cancel any game to play that nigga. Whenever. And people think that, you know, my complete honest truth, I think Scoop would be for sure. He just caught Scoop on the worst day. And I'll be all back. But it's the same point that I was doing. I just said when I be running around doing the events and all that shit, and then I can't. It's hard for me to lock in and play. He was doing the same thing. He was hosting. He was doing all that, and then he just said, "Fuck it, I'll play."
But what did you say after that? After he said that, and I said, "Do you feel pet?" You said, "Hell no, because I ain't gonna lose."
I said I ain't gonna lose 30-0. I said, "Pep, I don't feel bad for."
I don't think you're gonna lose anyway. Even if you work the whole day.
Oh no, I'm not gonna lose regardless. But I'm saying I wouldn't sign myself up for that. It's a hard, that's a hard task for sure.
So what score you on Eugene then? They come back.
30, 20.
Damn.
I like your scores.
That's a low. I'm
30, 22.
10, 12. He gonna win. Goddamn. Nothing close.
Convincing
Yeah.
to both of them.
After I see you, really, I knew you was nice after Briscoe and shit, but it was controversy, like a lot of fouling and shit. But when I really was like, all right, this nigga good, was after we seen you at that King of the Court, the way you did them niggas out there, I said, all right, this nigga got it, bro. You got my respect. This nigga cold. That's when I knew.
I had to point to Brew because Lamb was trying me. I watched the pods. I see what's going on. So, I understood what was said about me. And, it was a whole little media frenzy bashing. You know what I'm saying? I get a lot of hate in this shit. So, but I get a lot of love. So it's all right. Like this what it come with. You can't ask for the crown and not take all the things that come with being number one. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I signed up for. And you know what I'm saying? But that's why when I step out, I always try to prove a point to whoever doubted me.
So I know the space is growing, shit's getting to another place. Is there any world where you see TNC and Balls Like OTD collabing and starting up some crazy leagues and making shit go to another?
I think that would be smart business wise because, at this point right now, everybody just going up, you know what I'm saying? But if we really want to take a leap where it's like we get NBA players and bigger names and we probably be in the All-Star game or some shit like that, or the Olympics, maybe. We got to come together at some point. It's not going to get up. We got too many good players over there, here, and then they got too many good players over there for them to give it to one person or one opportunity, one side. They're going to give the opportunity to, two people from over here, two people from over here. So it's like, I feel like it would make the most business sense for sure, but, people got pride. Pride, something you can't get over sometimes.
You think? So y'all starting to play a lot of pros and shit. Okay, you win your matchup, but if some of these guys start to lose to these pros, do you think it's gonna fuck up the scene? Because you think it's gonna knock some of these guys out?
You probably know him. Reverse the cake.
How you doing?
It's daddy.
I think that's part of it. Like I think it's gonna be bumps and bruises for sure. I think not everybody ready to beat a pro. You feel me? I think it matters the matchups. I think DA did some damage with his win against Rob, but also I did some recovering when I went against Briscoe. So, it's an up and down battle. It ain't gonna like we just wiping the floor with these niggas, but Rob is still one of them. He's still considered one of them, so he can build his name back up. I just think it's all about like putting our best foot forward where people respect like that we can compete with these niggas. So at the end of the day, people that saying that Austin Rivers will beat me 30-10, 37, are you retarded? Like, I ain't gonna nobody beat shit like that. I'm looking at shit like, nigga, what? Come on, bro. I don't think a nigga in the world will beat that bad. You feel me?
I think it'll be. I'll say it's gonna be a crazy score. It'll probably 30-26 either way. It'll be because Austin.
Who you got?
The reason is
Yeah,
I like that.
the reason I'm looking like this is because Austin a little older, bro, and he probably ain't hooping like he used to. And you got the edge. I know you're in the gym every day and you doing this shit. I had to get an edge. Can't lie. I hate to say it because I know how good Austin is. I just don't know what he looks like right now. Hoop wise. see it. I don't know what he look like, and I know what you look like right here. And don't niggas. Y'all clip this up and post this shit.
Y'all gonna clip it up when I say something. You gonna clip it when you say something.
I just be honest. I don't know what he look like right now. I know Austin a bad. I fuck with her. If he look like, I'm gonna be honest. If he look like that's first step Austin and all that shit,
You got that
I think he'll beat you, bro. But if he don't look like that, I got you. Sorry, cause I just know I play that nigga a lot, bro. He good as fuck. I just don't know what he is right now.
If you get Austin like that,
I still think
sure. He seems playing the one. But Austin was tough back in the day. That nigga was sick. All kinds of shit. He was like, you gotta do what you do. Do what you got right.
This they sound pop. I'm I don't know. I be trying. I told Archie this thing. Archie said, you know what I'm saying, why I don't play him, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Archie, you know what I'm saying? But Archie ain't selling no tickets. I'm trying to catch me a well. You know, so, he had said on a live, he said on live saying like, Nas can be my tune-up game. I ain't never no nigga tune-up game. Never. Archie Bunny, okay, man. I'm rolling with my nigga. Listen, I say, bro, I respect game. I said, you a shark. I'm looking for Moby Dick, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for a whale. You feel me? So, well, you know, Archie, you a shark. For sure.
She'll get on that with you, bro. Don't do that, bro.
You would? I like saying, though. Yeah. I see him comment under the nigga on one of my little story posts saying picking and choosing, you know what I'm saying? Like, talking about the pros. I'm trying to be clear who the pros I'm aiming for, you know what I'm saying? Put asses in seats. Archie, you feel me?
Niggas gonna pull up to see Archie. They gonna pull up to see Archie, bro. Don't do that.
Hold on. What's going on? What's like that?
Me and Archie, he is, how tall he is, like 6'7"?
6'6".
Like 6'6", 6'5", 6'5", 6'6".
6'5", 6'6", I say 30,
Athletic.
18.
It's downhill. That shit go down to the wire. She's still active right now.
Make not one facial expression. It's gonna get real serious.
She gonna be serious. She got this, bro. Set it up. Fuck it. Set it up, kid.
I'm looking for Moby Dick. I'm not looking for no shark. I'm looking for Moby Dick, bro.
What's going on? I heard back in the day y'all about to play. What's good with that?
Tell us. Be chasing niggas. I be chasing niggas out. Chasing niggas for real.
Y'all both said y'all would play. So after that, I don't know what happened after that.
Yeah, but he was acting like he was signed to next chapter, like he could only play on next chapter or something like that. I never knew an NBA nigga to be signed to a YouTube platform. You feel me? So I just didn't know what it was. But right now, if you want to play, you can get him a parents fee right now, and it can be the next matchup I play. I swear to God.
Little big three, all
Yeah,
that shit.
listen, and he beat me in the championship. I'm not forgetting. This is my last one. Don't forget shit. I'm thinking about that.
What's going on?
Me and Lance, 30, 22, 24. Yeah.
He trying to belt shit. Belt shit. I like all that shit. I just don't like the Archie shit. That's the only thing I ain't jacking, my boy.
Listen, I'm not, there's no disrespect. Like, okay, let's say, like, name another, like, okay, It's not even about NBA though. It's about like your presence in the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking like Mike James. Well. No, Mike James is well, you overseas, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be a well overseas. Archie just not a well. I mean, Briscoe was a well because me and him had beef. And he like an internet sensation. I mean, from high school. Like,
Archie better than Briscoe. For sure.
he might be.
He is.
It's not about your skill level. It's not about your skill level, though. It's not about your skill level.
Ain't that what
Like,
matter
niggas come
though?
outside and watch.
Ain't that what matter though? The ball?
You want to sell tickets?
Oh, I mean, you're a star. But what about the good ball?
I'm saying,
Like the Eugene situation.
hey, stop, listen, at the time, Eugene wasn't well. He became a well because he beat school and he talked crazy to me. Now you're well. I'm about to make sure, I'm going to show you why you're not a well. You know what I'm saying? That's not how.
So you said y'all built basically. Y'all built his name on his game.
The internet, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Austin Rivers ain't never had this much buzz since he been in the league. And that's a fact. Austin Rivers on TV every game, bro. You saying? So is like Danny Green, you know what I'm saying? But now, what I'm saying,
See that.
every right now. So Instagram, TikTok, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all let
I'm not saying because this don't mean like real money mean real money. He on TV, that's real money. So it don't matter about like internet. I'm talking about as far as like, well, we gonna sell tickets, we gonna put asses to seats. Niggas want to see me play. Niggas want to see me play somebody that's like that. Yeah, I ain't saying Archie not like that. I'm just saying like he ain't a well, bro. I don't know how else to put it. I ain't even disrespect.
stop.
No.
He said. I know that shit. You can't say nothing. What else you gonna say?
Man, but I'm telling you, Bruce ain't going like that. I gotta see Archie do it before I leave that. Nobody that said they can do it until they do it.
You gotta see it.
Respect Bruce because he gets shit done. Games, this thing. But on some real shit. If you see Bruce, you know
Bruce. I can't talk about it. Why? I see Bruce with multiple hands. I don't give a fuck. One-on-one is where it matters.